understand it, try it like it created. And I have an unboxing for you from Ollie's. And everything I'm going to share with you, I believe it's everything, is made by American Crafts. I have a few things from Cricut as well, and I'll share those. But most everything is $1. If it wasn't $1, I will let you know what the price was. So to begin, and I have many bags here, so it's going to take a little bit to get through everything. But they had these nesting cookie cutters, 4 pieces in circles. So I grabbed that. You can do things like this with it for $1. And I grabbed piping bags from Sweet Shop. There's 12 bags. It is just the bags that's included, and that was $1. I grabbed some paper tags. These are 21 tags. Oh, and they look like, they have little decorations at the bottom. I didn't realize that when I picked them up, but let me just show you here. I'm talking about. Interesting. All right, so 21 tags, and they have little shapes, zigzags, and it looks like circles at the bottom. So hopefully you can see that with them all being white. But yeah, 21 tags and cord for $1. And they come with the metal, I'm going to say grommet. I don't know if that's the right word. All right, get this back together here. Sorry for the wrinkling. All right, Sunny Days, 3 bows. It's a pink and a blue. I don't know if the pink is showing up on screen. 3 fabric bows, and these were $1. I grabbed stickers. Now, one of the, I guess there's 3 of these here. I didn't realize they were sticking together, I guess. Well, maybe it's packaged that way. It looks like they're packaged in there. Okay, so there's 2 sheets of 112. That doesn't make sense. 112 stickers. These are Sticko, and they're like a watercolor. And these are not what's in there. I think these are just examples of others. But I grabbed both of those. That was $1 each. This, by Recollections, it's envelope liners. And you can see the size here, 5.25 inches by 9 by 6. There's 8 pieces in the kit, and these are the colors of the paper. So you get gold, silver, and then gold and silver striped. But once again, I mean, this is these are not, oh, looks like I have 3 of them. They get stuck together somehow. Anyway, they don't have to be used for envelope liners. I was thinking, actually, you could turn them this way and cut them off, and they could be a banner. But they're paper, and for $1, you can cut them up and use them however you want. All right, then they had pocket cards and envelopes. Once again, craft paper and envelopes. So I think I can decorate these. It looks like these have maybe a pocket to them. And let's just take a peek in here. And I'll tell you, I did look up some of these items online to check the pricing on them, and they are quite a bit higher than of course, $1. Okay, so what we see here is, all right, so we've got a white card inserted into a pocket. And get it back in there. All right, so it comes with a white card. Goodness. You know what? I'm just going to leave it out. It folds open like so. You can fold it closed, and then I believe you just seal it shut like that. And what else is in here then? Let's see if there's those cards, the envelope thing, and then a larger envelope that this fits into. So I guess you could decorate this as a flap or a flap on the inside. You could even glue it down and turn it into another pocket if you wanted. You don't have to use these as cards. They could be used for other things. 6 cards, 6 envelopes is what it says. So I'm going to say it also has 6 inserts because it has the white paper. All right, then I got ephemera packs, and this is by Jen Hatfield, homemade. These look like travel versions, and if I flip them over, you can see all that are in there. So I grabbed 2 of those, and they had boxes of these. So if you're looking for these ephemera, this has 40 pieces. I think the other one had 40. Yeah, the other one had 40 also. This one, Jen Hatfield as well, and paper piece ephemera. And this is what comes in that pack. And these were $1 each. But like I said, they had a box full of these. Then I got card making sticker books. I think these were a little bit higher priced than $1. Like, I want to say $1.38 or something like that. Crazy pricing anyway. 584 pieces. It's a sticker book. Has the elastic on the outside. You've got clear vellum. You can save this and use it for your shaker cards. And then all of these stickers are in here. So lots of text. Were those clear? Yeah, those are on clear. So some of these are white back, some of these are clear. We've got hearts, card shapes, foil, black and white, little card shapes, more sayings. These are clear, more metallic. There's a clear, no, I think I might have missed a few pages there. Butterflies, gold hearts. So a lot of text, some generic shapes, but, oh, and these are clear. So those would be great for cards. Little stamp shapes, more clear stamps, or stickers, sorry. Great for cards. Foil, those are beautiful. All right, so that is, and I guess this page that you're seeing here gives you an example of what's in there. And then on the back, you can see that it's showing you that there's 22 more pages on the inside, 22 total pages. So maybe I didn't really see duplicates, but there's an example of some of the items that we just looked at in there. And so I grabbed 2 of those. All right, next bag. And I did talk to someone from one of the stores, and she said they had just gotten the palette in this week and they were going to be doing the unboxing. So maybe that's the case in all of the Ollie stores. I don't know for sure. Okay. But then this was a card making kit, 10 cards in here, 125 pieces. So I'm not sure if this is going to slide open for me to show you what's in here, but I know if I flip it over, let's see, does it give me, nope. Okay, so let's just go into it. Okay, I can tell you what's in here though. There's 10 folded cards, 10 envelopes, 8 scrapbook papers, 5 clear stamps, 2 ink pads, 1 glue pen, 39 stickers, 49 die cuts, 1 magnetic closure box, and this was $1. And so this is a great box. It can be used for other things. I'm just being careful on taking the tape off because I like the box. So magnetic opening. And this is everything that comes in it. So this is your little glue bottle. These are your stamp pads. It looks like gold and I guess maybe red. Here are your stamps. So we get You Are Wonderful, a couple flowers, a heart, and leaves. We've got stickered stamps. We've got die cut ephemera pieces. And here is, I guess this is the scrapbook paper. Hoping it all coordinates somehow. Looks like I only got one sheet of that. Of the brown. That's interesting. And then here's the cards. The cards come patterned. So let's take a look. We've got dots, stripes, black and gray, floral, and a white, maybe two whites, and some envelopes. But even if you cut these apart and use them as cardstock, you don't have to use it all in this kit, but what a great gift for a crafter that you know. And, you know, you can't go wrong with a stamp set and this whole thing for $1. All right, so that was a card making kit. Then they had these handbook Studio Calico binders, and it says updated 6 ring designs, a premium D ring, 10-page inserts, 2 of each design. Here are the different shapes. This one is Color Theory Color Match Mint Hint, and it has like the little label on the end. And just to show you, Ollie's price is $1. And we opened one up already. My daughter wanted to see what was in here. So just to share with you, to show you what comes inside. It's really well made. This pulls out, of course. And these are your pockets. So you've got a full page, 2 full pages, 2 like little squares. These are cute. 2, and then 3 pockets. A larger one down here, 2 smaller ones. Same with that. And then you've got 4. You've got 2 4 pockets and 2 half pockets. So that was the binder, and it was $1. And I'm not seeing a size on here. I do see an embossing here that says handbook on, and this is on the back. All right. It says it's 100% archival for documents. Free downloads at studiocalico.com. Free templates, demos, and downloads. Studiocalico.com handbook. So I'm not sure what you would get at those URLs, but give them a shot and see what you find. All right, on to the next bag. Let's see what's in here. Seems to be breaking. All right, I bought 2 of these, and this is Project Life. I have never worked with Project Life before. I have seen them before, but this is Project Life Becky Higgins. Very heavy. So let's see. It says September Skies, Core Kit, Kit Central, Project Life album. So we've got an album. We've got the core kit, which are the cards. I just thought it was cards that was in here. And then you put your photos and your pocket page and photo pocket pages. It says 576 cards. So let's see, enough cards to complete an entire 12 by 12 scrapbook. I think that this is just the cards. So kit contains, 3 by 4 inch journaling cards, 468 3 by 4 inch journaling cards, 36 4 by 6 inch journaling cards, all cards double-sided except those with specialty finishes, 56 4 by 6 title cards, horizontal or vertical use, 8 first page cards, 4 cards are 4 by 6 and 4 cards are 3 by 4, and then 8 last page cards, 4 cards are 4 by 6 and 4 cards are 3 by 4. So there's an example of what's in here, and it is quite heavy, and I believe that it is just the cards. It says includes glitter. I guess so, just to let you know that there's glitter in here, that it may come out. I don't know. But anyway, I grabbed 2 of those for crafting. Then I grabbed, they had this boxed card set of Happy Cake Day by Pebbles, 40 cards and envelopes, and they come with some decoration on them already. You can see here what the designs are, but I figured you could add to this, right? Because look, some of these are just blanked designs, and then some have something on them, but you could cover them up if you wanted to, use it as cardstock, cut it apart. And of course you got envelopes too. So 40 cards and envelopes for $1. Let's see, what else do I have here? Let's see, Heidi Swap. This is a light stand. So it has one light stand in it. And let's see what it says. Works with Lightbox and Lightbox Mini compatible. I do have a Lightbox. So, okay, so this is just the stand, I believe. Let's just take a peek and see. I'm gonna have to rip into this. That's interesting. So, just the stand. If you have a Lightbox, oh, it's quite large. You might be interested in this. So yeah, it's just the plastic stand for your Lightbox. But anyway, it was $1, and I do have a Lightbox. So yeah, this is. I guess this goes in here, like so. I don't know if it snaps or screws in place. Let's try it. Screws in place. It goes like that, and then your Lightbox sits here. Comes with instructions. Not sure you need them, unless there's something special you have to do with it. But, so, yeah. So that's a stand, a plastic stand for your Lightbox. Okay, that's funny. Because the cover, although it does say very small down here that it's a Lightbox stand, it shows the whole thing. So a little bit deceiving by the packaging, but if I read the box better, I would know. All right. Let's see. I did buy some flowered bulbs. They had them for less than $1 there. I know that's not any American craft stuff, but still. Okay, I think I am down to some different prices here. All right, one more thing I got for $1. It is not going to fit on screen, so I will just show you quickly parts of what this is. It's a paper making kit. It's a huge box with a frame and a sponge and all kinds of stuff in here, and I will show you the description so that you can see what comes in here. I am just packed in here. Okay, paper making starter kit, and so it shows you how to make. It's got, you're making the paper. It comes with instructions included. So what comes in the package? Okay, a plastic tub, 11.12 inches by 16 inches by 5.12 inches. 2 sponges, 1 5 by 7 inch mold and decal. That's what this is here for making the paper. 4 microfiber sheets, and I assume, I'm not sure if it's this little thing or this rolled up thing. Here's microfiber. Anyway, the sheets, they're 14 by 14 inches, and that's to get the water out of your paper after you've made it. A 4-ounce pack of shredded paper, 1 acrylic rolling pin right there, and a press bar. All right, I'm going to guess that's the press bar. That's the rolling pin. There's the fiber. I don't know if you can even see that. That's the decal mold. Those are the fiber cloths, 2 sponges, and then the vat or the plastic tub. to work in. And then it says it has instructions as well. So, 4 ounces of shredded paper. It's not going to get you very far, but it's a good start. And then you have all of the stuff to continue your process. You can blend papers, soak them in water and put them in a blender. You want to have a blender that is dedicated to crafting. So if you can buy an inexpensive blender somewhere, that would be nice. Or you could do an immersion blender if you could find one that's inexpensive. I think I saw one on Amazon for like $12. So if that's in your budget, that could work too. You could just put the soaked paper in here and then use your immersion blender to blend it up. But you can make paper with, trash papers. You can use like your junk mail and blend it up and make your own paper. That whole kit I saw retailed online for somewhere between $40 and $60, and that was $1. All right, now these other things here that I grabbed are not, were not in the dollar sale. However, they are on sale still. And all right, so I grabbed, they had different packs of marbled coasters. This one was a 4-pack, and it was $3.99. It's quite heavy. Comes with the little feet on it. It's a pretty good price for this. So you're paying $1 a coaster for a marble coaster. They had them in round. They had them in some different darker colors, and then they had them in this white. But I thought I would try to etch the surface on these, so I grabbed that to give that a try. So let me put those down because they're quite heavy. All right, then I grabbed, this is that loopy yarn. This is a Lion brand loopy yarn, and it's called Off the Hook. And so you don't need any tools. You could just use your fingers. You take a loop and you pull a loop through it, and then you take that loop and pull another loop through it, and then you can see how you're starting to create a knit look. And I grabbed 2 of these because I like the colors. This shows you kind of magic. I don't know if it makes this shape if you do it. It says, watch a peace sign magically appear while you work. So I guess that if you do it the way that they tell you to do it, you're going to get a peace sign. I was thinking that I would use it and make a scarf, but we'll see. $1.99, marked down from $8.49. I grabbed 2 of those. And then I went to a different Ollie's. Both the yarn and the rest that I'm going to show you is from a different Ollie's. They didn't even have their American Craft stuff unboxed yet. I saw it on a pallet of American Craft for $1 each was sitting in the back of the store. And they said it would be a couple days before they get to it. So I grabbed 2 of these Bow Bunny. Original price $4.99. This was marked down to $1. This is a double dot design, 12-inch powdered blue double dot, and then this is the back side, so it's a double-sided, which is nice. I think the whole thing, it looks like the whole thing is that double dot. So I grabbed 2 of those for $1, and then one more bag here. It's really heavy. Let's see. You know what? I do have another bag somewhere. I don't know if it's here. I'll have to go digging because I know there's a few more things. All right. Goodness. Okay. This one is called Timeless Textures Park Lane Paper. It was $19.99, marked down to $1.99. These are one-sided, and just to give you an example of what's in here, I just grabbed one. They had more. I just grabbed one. It's a really big pack of paper. And the thickness, let's see, 180 sheets, printed cardstock. It says cardstock, but you know what? It's either really lightweight cardstock or paper weight, I would say. It doesn't say on here, 12 by 12 each, acid free. Yeah, it doesn't say what the weight is, but it is not a heavy cardstock. All right, and then I grabbed this 50 sheets Delilah 12 by 12 inch designer pad, 25 unique designs. This is color box. And flip it over and show you what the pattern sheets are. This was $7.99, marked down to $1.99. And let me see if I can flip through some of these colors for you. I have glue bottles here that are trying to fall over. All right, so single-sided, but lots of pretty colors. And the weight is, once again, paper, I would say. Great for scrapbooking, great for paper collage. You can cut it with your die cutting machines. You can cut it with your electric cutting machines. So lots of uses for this paper pad. I got two more here. And I know I have a few more things somewhere. So I may have to go digging here in just a second. All right, this one was called Surfaces. 29 designs, 2 sheets of each, acid-free, $1.99, marked down from $19.99. And I really liked this design here, and if you can see on the cover here, it does have some glitter to it, so there is some silver in here. And these sheets are cardstock. They are heavier, and they are all kinds of like stones and bricks and wood, and there you go. There's some of the metallic. There's that stone with the foil on it. So wood, and these would even make just great surface for if you're shooting photography for card making or so forth. Some of these would just be great backgrounds for that. And then here is the last one I grabbed. They had a couple other packs. I wasn't really interested in them. I guess I like more neutral type papers because I don't have plans for them. I want something that is pretty flexible. So this one, again, $1.99, marked down from $19.99. These are neutral textiles. So and this has foil in it as well, just to flip through a few. So I see a sweater back here. So fabrics, all kinds of fabrics. There's some foils. Dots, leather, knitting, plaids. So solid, looks like solid black. And these are one-sided. All right. And so I'm going to pause here for a second because I know I have more. I just have to dig a little bit because I'm kind of buried in my spot. There was more. I found it. So color box. This is 180 sheets of candy bright cardstock and 12 by 12 solid dyed core ultra premium cardstock, and 100, like what I told you, 180 sheets. These are the colors that come in it. And this is, I don't think I can even get this in camera. Here's the thickness of it. And I got this for $1. I grabbed 2 of them. Should have grabbed some more because when I went back, they didn't have it. And that was in the same day. All right, so I got a few more items here. I'll go over the pricing with you. I grabbed these insert cards from Cricut Joy, and retail $3.97. Now that would be a sale price on Amazon. I looked these up and they are higher priced, but they had them for 99 cents. And what you get is 12 cards, 12 inserts, and 12 envelopes. So no, you don't have, even if you don't have a Cricut Joy, if you don't want to make an insert card, you can use your envelopes, you can use your cards. It's a great price, $1 for 12 of each. You could just even use it as cardstock and cut it up if you'd like. So I grabbed 2 2 of those. This was the only color set that my store had, but you may find others. But those are nice to have. And then I found this. I'll grab 2. This is Regency, $1.99. Our price $8.99, or does it say $6.99? Might say 8. I'm not sure. Anyway, I looked this up. They do have the larger pack of this, the 12 by 12, still on sale. I think Michael's still sells this, the 6 by 6, and I can't remember the price I looked up, but it wasn't $1.99. And these are 2-sided, or double-sided, I should say. So you've got some card designs in there. You've got some double-sided papers. Those are really nice looking, and you can see all the patterns on here. And then there are some that have foil. So that was $1.99. All right, now this, I believe most of this is a dollar deal stuff. This was an American Crafts. Glitter infused ink for any project. The pens are not in here. This is just the container box. So you can peel the label off. But I figured, you know, I can put some pens in here if I want, or I can give it to my daughters to use, but that was $1. And they had a box full of those. And then I thought this was interesting. This was Jen Hadfield, homemade, and this is a banner kit. It's a wood pendant banner, and I thought I could use some wood burning on the banner. So that's what I grabbed it for. So there's 13 wood pendants in here. Or 13 pieces, I guess, because it's 12 pendants and 1 piece of jute. So it has wood veneer finish. So I don't know how the wood burning will work with the veneer finish. We might have to sand it off first. But anyway, for $1, it was worth giving that a shot. Then, all right, these were $1. I grabbed 2. This is the same thing. This is Willow 1 Canoe 2. Interesting name. Paper pad, 36 papers, 6 by 8. These are the designs. I believe, let's see, 2 of each design, 12 foiled papers, 24 patterned papers, and these are single-sided. Yeah. And kind of a light cardstock. Definitely heavier than paper. All right. But there's some of the designs. I went ahead and grabbed them for $1. Figured I could use it for something. Even if you don't like the designs, you can use the back side that's white for something else. So that was those were $1. I grabbed, this was the other thing I grabbed for $1. This is American Crafts Sustainable Journaling Colored Pencils, 12-pack of colored pencils for $1. It says recycle me. So let's see, can I get this to open up? I sure can. Oh, look how fun those are. Oh my goodness. They have words. Look at that. Let's see, all day the stories. I don't know that you can read this. I'm not sure what the stories are. But anyway, they come already sharpened. There's 12. That would be even fun just to like put in your to-go box of things. Colored pencils, journaling pencils. So I like that. The text on there is really fun. And this was $1. Not that I needed any more colored pencils, but I thought I'd check it out and see what they were for $1. So that's that. I guess you could leave them in the tube and draw all at once if you wanted to get a color blend. All right, and a few more things that weren't $1. I got, they had clear glue in this huge bottle. It's for making slime. It's from Crazy Art. I knew I needed clear glue for something and I couldn't remember what, so I grabbed it. It was $1.99. So I'm just going to put that in my stash here and work with that. And then the other thing I bought, and I don't know how good they are, it's from Sargent Art. And these are artist quality premium oil pastels. Their price $4.99, which isn't really high for an oil pastel, and then $2.99 their price. So 12, highly pigmented, safe and non-toxic, creamy texture, rich, vivid color, and that's what came in the box. And so there, that is, I would say, almost everything I got. I got 12 by 12 sheets of Cricut, I want to say glitter vinyl, I think. And I don't remember what the price was. There were 5 sheets in the pack, but it wasn't part of the dollar deal thing. But just to show you so that you don't think I'm going crazy here, this is my Ollie's receipt. And you can see American Craft, $1. 8 transfers for $1.99. 8 count transfer. I'm not sure what that was. Anyway, some things 25 cents. Most American Crafts items were $1. All right. So yeah, what a great deal. And like I said, my store is just working on unboxing everything right now. So hopefully you will see that in your store as well, and you'll be able to get some deals, I hope. So I know this was lengthy. I thank you for sticking with me. If you like this kind of thing, give it a thumbs up. I definitely will be probably sharing some more from another haul, because I know the store that I went to is still unboxing items. And so I plan on going back in the next, I think 2 days is what they said to wait, that they wouldn't get to it tomorrow. But that was the one that had the huge palette of items. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you get any of these deals, if they have them at your Ollie's. I'd love to hear about it. And give a thumbs up. And I'd love to have you subscribe, because that way you get notified when I upload videos. And that also will help my algorithm for my site. So I appreciate you sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the crafty goodness that I hauled.